evening and welcome to this edition of Newsletter on 6. Today is Tuesday, June 26, 2018. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Andrew Todd. In tonight's news, 2 East Lincoln Elementary School students won state awards. This year's Miss Tullahoma winners visit the city board meeting. We'll tell you about this weekend's Super 60s and 70s Saturday in the Park event. Bedford County residents will be cleaning up the Duck River this Saturday, and the Broadway play She Loves Me has its 3 final performances in Manchester this weekend. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's News Leader on 6.
Russell's got your truck, man. Russell's got your truck.
Keith Barnett here at the Russell Barnett Automotive family, and we have sold so many new trucks. We've got over 100 pre-owned trucks to choose from. Any make, any size, any model. It's as easy as going to russellbarnett.com to check out our pre-owned truck inventory. And remember, why buy your next truck anywhere else?
With the best selection anywhere, Russell's got your truck, man.
SmartBank, Budweiser, and Miller Lite invite you to celebrate America's independence at Tullahoma's scenic Fraser McEwen Park, Tuesday, July 3rd. Gates open at 3 p.m. and world-class fireworks start at 9. This is a free event that has something for everyone. Tribute bands, a kids zone, petting zoo, food, fun, and games. SmartBank, Budweiser, and Miller Lite invite everyone to Fraser McEwen Park, July 3rd for the Tullahoma Kiwanis Independence Day Regional Celebration. Don't miss the downtown after party at London's, too.
The day the Lord created hope could be the same day He created spring.
Springtime's here. It's a good time to get our air conditioners checked out before those hot summer days get here. We've been here for a little over 35 years. It's been our pleasure to serve our community. We'd like to thank you for Tullahoma's finest, and from all of us to all of you.
Thank you!
Welcome back. The 2018 Miss Tullahoma, Junior Miss Tullahoma, and Little Miss Tullahoma were recognized at a recent Board of Mayor and Alderman meeting.
We have 3 Miss Tullahomas, I believe, in the audience. So we'll start with our Miss Tullahomas. So I'm going to start with, I saw Miss Tips here earlier. Hannah, do you mind stepping up to the podium here, please? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Little Miss Tullahoma. This right there is perfect. So I want the TV camera to be able to see you. Okay. Hannah Tips, she's going to be in 1st grade at Fair Elementary School.
They're a frog.
Yeah, they're frogs. Her parents are Jason and Carla Tips. She has sisters, Hallie and Hazel. And Hannah loves to swim and dance. So thank you for being here. So stand right there for just a minute, please. Now, we've also got our Junior Miss Tullahoma, Mary Catherine Stroop. Miss Stroop, if you don't mind, stand here next to Hannah. She is the daughter of Jeff and Jody Stroop and sister to Caleb and Carson. She is an upcoming freshman at Tullahoma High School. She is very active in extracurricular activities such as gymnastics, dance, and track. She was recently selected to the THS freshman cheerleading squad and the THS girls soccer team. She was also selected to the UCA All-American cheerleading squad, which was recognized at Disney this past Thanksgiving. This summer she will be attending Tennessee Tech for a week of cheer camp. In her free time, she loves to hang out with her family and go to the lake, swimming, and being with her friends. So ladies and gentlemen, this is Mary Catherine Stroop. All right, and then we've got Miss Tullahoma here, Jade Harden. Jada, if you don't mind, step to the podium as well. Jada is the daughter of Jennifer Lavorne and Cecil Harden. She was also Junior Miss Tullahoma in 2013. Jada is very active in the community. She was a captain of the Tullahoma High School varsity cheerleading squad, active member in DECA, 2018 graduate, and we're attending the University of Alabama in Tuscaloosa in fall. And she will be studying nursing. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to present to you our reigning Miss Tullahomas. Let's recognize. All right.
Please, a little bit closer. Stay right there. Just want you to get a little bit closer.
So, tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Little one's legs.
Hannah?
The little one's headed to the door.
Hannah, do you want to come up here? Maybe next time.
Well, I'm Jada Harden. I just graduated at the high school. I'll be attending the University of Alabama in the fall. I enjoy cheering. That's basically what I'm built around, like my schedule. And yeah, I think that's it.
Good. Well, thank you for being
Will
here.
you be cheering at Alabama?
Oh, well, not the first year. I'm doing sorority first year, and then I'm gonna train this first year, and then try out sophomore year.
There you go.
Thank you and welcome. Congratulations.
I'm Mary Catherine Stroop. I'm going into the 9th grade at THS. I made the high school cheerleading team for freshmen. I'm so excited for the next season that I have for soccer and cheer. And that's all.
Oh, that's good. Good job. Congratulations. We're proud of all three of you.
Is your daddy Jeff Stroop?
Yes, sir, he is.
You know, I had him in school. Sit down sometime, I'll tell you something.
Congratulations.
2 East Lincoln Elementary School students won state awards for their designs of bookmarks. They were also introduced at a recent board meeting.
Here I'm pleased to recognize they're called bookmark winners, and I'm anxious to learn a little bit more about that. I think Miss Skelton is here, and maybe Joy. I saw Joy earlier. I'm not sure if she's here. Is she? Oh, okay, there she is. Okay. So, Miss Skelton, let me call up to join with you Miss Kane, Nadia Kane. There she is right there. And Cheyenne Wise. So, congratulations to both of you. And Ms. Skelton, let me recognize you to tell us a little bit about what these students have earned.
Thank you. I'm here representing East Middle School, and we also have East Middle School staff members, librarian Penny Britton and Joy Cunningham, our art teacher, and the State Librarians Association. Its acronym is TASL. We have a bookmark contest every year, and it's divided, of course, in age categories. And this year, East Middle School won both state awards in the bookmark contest. So we were just thrilled and excited for our 2 artistic students, and they are both upcoming, the rising freshmen, and we're just thrilled that they both could be here tonight. They each received a blown-up copy of their bookmark, and this is what hangs on our library wall.
Wow.
And then they also received copies of their bookmark. And so the ladies would like to give you all bookmarks. These are replicas of what they drew. And if that's okay, we'll
Sure,
pass
of course.
those out
Yep.
to the board members.
So we appreciate you being here, Ms. Skelton, and so let me ask the other 2 teachers you recognize to join you, and we have certificates that we want to present to Ms. Kane as the middle school division of the Tennessee Association of School Librarians Bookmark Contest. So I'll be right there. Okay, thank you.
And we'll be right back after these messages.
100 vehicles under $15,000 at 5 locations, both Tullahoma and Winchester. Keith Barnett here at the Russell Barnett Automotive Family, and new car sales have been so great. We have a huge selection of pre-owned inventory. Do you have a trade? Maximum trade allowance going on right now. 100 vehicles under $15,000, maximum trade-in allowance. Best website in the business at russellbarnett.com. And remember, why buy anywhere else?
Here at Manchester Funeral Home, we know the importance of living and working in our local community because it's those families who we serve during their time of need honorably. We believe in supporting local business and offer only 100% Batesville caskets, the best in the industry and a driver of our local economy. If you want straightforward and fair pricing while working with the people you know, choose Manchester Funeral Home, serving your community since 1932. And pre-planning and pre-funding can be the best gift you ever leave your loved ones. Call us to pre-arrange. Manchester Funeral Home. Our family, caring for your family since 1932.
Welcome back. If you're a fan of 60s and 70s era music, you don't want to miss the Super 60s and 70s Saturday in the Park event coming up this Saturday. I spoke with Tullahoma DJ Mike Cunningham, who is heading up that event. Folks, I'm talking today with Mike Cunningham, and Mike is doing, he's always liked old cars and old music, and I think he's found a way to, a venue to really make this happen, where you can probably really enjoy the old music part of the thing. Sure. Mike, that's what you're doing.
Well, this kind of came about through Facebook over the past few years, but actually my love for the older music goes back to when I was a younger kid with that 6-transistor red radio.
Yeah, which was several years ago, I might add.
several years ago. I think Downtown by Petula Clark was a pretty big hit when I first got that radio.
Okay,
I
that's scary. I remember that too.
But I've always enjoyed the oldies type music, and of course, graduating in the mid-70s, it went right on through there. At that time, of course, there wasn't a lot of information out on these bands and these groups and these songs, that sort of thing. 2 or 3 magazines, that's about all you can get. So information has become more available over the years, and when I worked at Worth, I was spending 225 nights a year on the road, driving mainly. And instead of going out, I wasn't a big socialite, so I'd stay in the room, and I had all my music Billboard chart books by Fred Bronson and Joel Whitburn, and I just read and absorb, and so I kind of taken that, and over the past few years, a lot of people post up videos of old songs and this sort of thing, and I always like to go beyond that, tell the rest of the story or the backstory behind a song, or how an artist chose their name, or their band chose their name, or what inspired these lyrics to be written by this band. And I've always kind of gotten good response from it, and I've tried to do that at several cruise-ins and car shows over the years.
Yeah, because you do this on a regular basis.
I've been doing it since 1994, and you try to do it, but at a car show or cruise-in, you're very busy doing announcements, and you're making sure that the children aren't lost, you're trying to find lost parents and this sort of thing. So it's really hard to kind of get into a rhythm and do this sort of thing. So a few months back, I got to thinking, I said, I'd really like to do this and not have any gain by it for me, just to entertain people who really love that older type music. And any donations that are made to this thing will go to a local charity. I'm calling it the Super 60s and 70s Saturday in the Park.
Okay.
Playing right off of Chicago's Saturday
in the Park.
And we're going to be playing 60s and 70s music. It's not band or concert. It's recorded music, just like I do at Cruise In. And instead of just playing music back to back to back to back like I kind of do at the car shows, I'm going to talk about a lot of these songs, a lot of these artists who were involved with these songs of those eras, and kind of hopefully give people an interesting insight into how this song was made, or what inspired this artist to make this song. And then when you hear it the next time on the radio, you think, okay, well, I get that. Down there, the Tullahoma Parks and Rec Department is going to set up their concessions, and this goes from 3 o'clock until 7 o'clock, and this is June 30th, Saturday, June 30th, and bring your lawn chairs, bring your pop-up tents. There's lots of shade out there.
Right.
It's going to be right by the pavilion, by Big Springs Avenue there, and people can sit out, listen to it. If they want to grill hamburgers, there's all kind of grills out there. And I'll tell you what I've found out in the last week. I've got Stevie Nicks, I've got Elton John, and I've got Janis Joplin coming.
Oh, okay.
And that's one thing I've kind of encouraged people to do if they want to dress up as a former star, or they want to put their flower child stickers on their faces and come as hippies or whatever they want to do, dress that era.
Right.
I want to make it a fun
experience. You won't be surprised, but some of you folks might be surprised when you understand, as Mike said, the backstory, how a lot of these songs. It really makes it so much more interesting. And you'll hear songs, sounds like to me, and is that you might have been your favorite song, and you never hear it played on radio, but you could, you very well hear it at this, and it sounds like great fun. Folks, don't miss this. This is June 30th.
June 30th.
3 o'clock.
I still call it Big Springs, but it's Fraser
McEwen Park.
Right there by the rocket, the Rotary Rocket Pavilion, the playground there. And it's 3 o'clock to 7 o'clock. And bring your lawn chair, bring your tents, whatever. There's a lot of shade. Oh, and Southern Wheels are bringing down their club cars.
Oh, that's right, Joe. So they'll be
a lot of the vintage cars of those eras. So they're going to be bringing their. We'll have about 20, 25 old cars down there for you all to look at.
Right.
And they love it. So make sure you go around and say hello to them. And I appreciate them bringing their cars out and showing those.
Okay, Mike. Sounds like fun. We're all looking forward to that.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with more News Leader on 6.
It's not invoice. It's not MSRP. It's not Christmas Day, although it may feel like it. It's the lowest prices in Middle Tennessee, period. It's a Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram or Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac before these prices are gone forever.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Partners for Healing provides medical care to the working uninsured of Coffee, Franklin, and Moore counties. We are in Tullahoma from 8 to 5, Monday through Thursdays, and in Manchester on Fridays from 8 to 12. We provide primary medical care and offer an in-house disease management program.
My name is Rosie Mitchell, and I would just like to say I am blessed to have partners in my life.
Please call 455-5014 for more information. Thank you for being one of our Partners for Healing.
Welcome back. Bedford County residents are gearing up for the annual Duck River cleanup. John Gray spoke with Jonathan Price, who tells us more.
We're getting ready to clean up the river, and I'm sorry, I forgot your name again.
Jonathan Price.
Jonathan. Is that J-O-H-N or J-O-N?
J-O-N.
J-O-N. See, he's H-less John just like I am. I should remember that, shouldn't I? Going to clean up the river. Tell us a little bit about what's going on.
Well, we're scheduled to be down at the River Bottom Field in Shelbyville, right behind the Shelbyville Power, on June 30th. 7 a.m. We're welcoming any volunteers that can make it out and love to have everyone down there.
All right, so this is how many years has that been going on now?
This will be our 20th year. Last year was supposed to be our 20th year, but we got flooded out.
Yeah.
And didn't get to do it last year, so this year is going to be our 20th year.
So I know Sylvia Penson's been on here and talked about this, and Mr. Bomar been on here and talked about it. Who started all of this?
Wayne and Helen Gardner started it 20 years ago. And this is actually the first year we'll be doing it without Wayne, which, we all have heavy hearts.
Heavy hearts about that, yeah. And so do you sort of explain a little bit about what y'all do? Do you go, is this a walking, or do you have boats as well?
So we try to cater to what people want to do. If people want to go out in kayaks or boats or whatever, we try to send them out on a stretch of the river that's conducive to what they have. And we will assign spots for everyone so that we try to cover as much of the river as possible.
Right.
And if someone just wants to come and help, we try to pair them up with someone with a pickup truck and go out and clean up at the put-in spots.
Okay.
Probably 70% of the trash we get, maybe 80, is from the put-in spots.
Are y'all going to have coffee and breakfast
and coffee for everyone that shows up. We'll register. We have T-shirts, hats to give out to people. We're going to give everyone trash bags and stuff to carry on their way. And as they register, we'll assign sections of the river or to go to this put-in spot or that put-in spot and give people directions if they need it. And everyone goes out. Then around lunchtime, around 11, 12 o'clock, people come in, they fill the dumpsters full, and we have lunch for everyone. We typically pick up 2 30-yard dumpsters full of trash.
That's about what we've averaged the last 4 or 5 years.
That's a bunch.
That's a lot. I don't know if you know what a 30-yard dumpster is.
I do. I've been in
You're
the construction business.
so
I know exactly what they are. Yeah. That's a bunch of.
That's not a little dumpster, people. That's
a big dumpster.
That's a big dumpster. Shelbyville Chamber of Commerce is supplying lunch this year.
Oh, that's good.
And
Very
instead
good.
of doing sort of a box lunch that we've done in the past, we're going to grill out hamburgers and hot dogs and sort of make a big ordeal out of the 20th.
Good. That's great. That's great. Well, one more time. This is going to be the date.
It is June 30th.
Saturday morning.
Saturday morning.
7 o'clock.
Bright and early.
Bright and early.
Yep.
You'll be there. They'll have coffee and breakfast for you. Johnson, thank you much, buddy.
Thank you, John.
Thank you for your service and what you do, and just keep on driving those nails, baby.
More news later on 60 is coming up in a moment.
He said, well, I got you approved for it. All you got to do is go drive it and tell me you want it. We can do the papers today. And I walked out of here with pretty much a brand new vehicle.
I would recommend Dr. Credit to anybody.
If you don't think that you can get a car, come see these guys. They are amazing and they can find you what you're looking for. If they could do it with me, they can definitely work a miracle for you.
I would recommend them to anybody and everybody. Schedule your appointment with Dr. Credit at Russell Barnett Kia so you can drive away happy.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's going to be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor too when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Welcome back. Peggy Burton spoke with Samantha Waters and Landon Spangler about their roles in the play She Loves Me, which is playing this weekend in Manchester.
We're talking theater today from Manchester, and I'm so fortunate to have Samantha Terrell Waters and Landon Spangler with me today from She Loves Me.
Yes.
What fun. That sounds like I looked at the picture of the cast. It sounds like it's going to be awesome.
Oh, it is.
Tell me all the details first about when, where, what. I know it's this weekend.
Yes. So it opens Friday, June the 22nd. 7:30
7:30 on Fridays and Saturdays, and 2 o'clock on Sundays for our matinee.
Mm-hmm. For the next 2 weekends.
Next 2 weekends.
Runs through July 1st. So 6 shows.
6 shows, and you're ready to go, I can tell.
Yes, we're excited.
Let's see. You look like you might be from the 30s. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Did you research all that?
Yes, Pinterest is a great tool
Aren't they?
when you're in theater.
It's wonderful.
Yes. Hair
They'll
for
show
the dress
you exactly
styles.
what to put on, and you've got it covered. I know you're going to do a little clip for us, so let's talk about first, lead up to that little clip.
Okay.
Well, this is a story of pen pals. They don't know each other. They have no idea who they are writing to. And over the course of that writing relationship, they start to fall in love. Meanwhile, the same two people meet in real life and despise one another. So it's the same story you might have seen with
You've Got Mail.
You've Got Mail, Shop Around the Corner.
In the Good Old Summertime.
It's a very loved story, and this is just a musical iteration of it. So we're set in 1930s Hungary.
Yep.
In a perfume shop.
Oh, so take the camera to them.
Okay.
Have you set your calendar for Tuesday when we bring this chapter to a close? When I meet my lady of the letters who puts tiny faces in her O's.
In the freezing weather of December, I'll be warmly waiting for our date. Until then, count the hours. Oh, I'm late for work. I'm late.
I love it. That was great.
Cute, right?
That was really great. And I am so impressed when people can sing a cappella.
Oh, thank you.
And you know they can do it. That's wonderful. And we have the phone number and the way to go online to get tickets. So I'd say get your tickets soon because there's, what, 100 seats?
We have 180 seats, and we'd like to fill them all. So.
Yes. No seat is bad.
No.
Absolutely. That's some of the best seating in the county.
Well, thank you.
So
thank
I'm
you.
looking forward. I'll probably see it the second weekend, but
Good,
I'm looking
good.
forward to it. And do you mind telling me what the ticket prices are?
It's $15 for adults, and it's $13 for students, seniors, military. Any reason you might get a discount, there'll be $13 there. but it's some of the greatest ticket prices in the county.
That's a really good deal, and I'm so excited, Landon and Samantha, that you came, and I'm looking forward to She Loves Me this weekend and next weekend.
Thank you so much.
Y'all promise you'll come back.
And don't forget to tune into this week's Living Show tonight at 6:30 p.m., Thursday morning at 9 a.m., and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evenings at 6:30 p.m. This week's guests include Tullahoma Police Lieutenant Phil Henderson, who will speak to us about fireworks safety and the restrictions in Tullahoma for shooting fireworks. Lyle Russell with the Tullahoma Parks and Recreation Department will drop by to invite everyone out to the community fireworks event next Tuesday, and Beth Timms from the Tullahoma Arts Center will come by and let us know about their new historical art show. All that and more on this week's Living.
And stay with us. We'll have your weather forecast right after these messages.
Keith Barnett here at Russell Barnett Chevrolet GMC in Winchester. This month only, 2018 Chevrolet Silverados, employee pricing, and up to $6,000 off. And my question is, why buy your next Chevrolet Silverado anywhere else?
All I have to do to think about what I was physically before and what I am now, and I don't ever want to go back to that original situation.
The overall mission of the rehab team is always what is best for the patient and how we can facilitate maximum potential from every resident.
Well, the most important thing to me is that I'm allowed to do whatever I want to do, you know.
Everyday miracles at Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Cool off at Southern Middle Tennessee's newest water park, Tullahoma's Splash Island. Fun for all ages. 3 25-foot water slides, lazy river, fun water features for toddlers, tasty food items available. All this and more, only $5 from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. or 4 to 9 p.m. Sundays 1 to 6. Join the fun at Tullahoma's Splash Island.
So you've been meaning to do something healthy, commune with nature, get outdoors and meet new people. We have the perfect solution. Come hike with us. You can find a Tennessee Trails Association chapter near you, including Clarksville, Columbia Franklin, Highland Rim, Jackson, Knoxville, Oak Ridge, Memphis, Murfreesboro, Nashville, Plateau at Crossville, and Upper Cumberland. We're on the web at TennesseeTrails.org. It's fun, it's stress-free, and it's good for you. See you on the trails.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1988 at 98 degrees. The record low was in 1928 at 47 degrees. The average high on this day is 87, and the average low is 64. Partly cloudy weather in the forecast for tonight with a low of around 74. On Wednesday, hot with a 40% chance of rain with a high of 93 and a low of 74. Hot again on Thursday with another chance of rain with a high of 95 and a low of 76. And that's our news leader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for News Leader on 6. You have a good evening.
Have a great evening.